ladies and gentlemen. This is Ross Gorjevsky coming to you live. It is 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we are here with another episode of the Dr. Patrick Flynn Show. It's just not any other show. It's our show, and it is our Christmas edition. We are excited to be able to spend the next 30 minutes with you as we talk about many things, everything from health to business to personal development and even more. And I get to do it with a man who is changing people's lives every day, and no other than my also best friend, Dr. Patrick Flynn, the Hormone Whisperer, also Santa today, and I am Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer.
I would say, because the last time we did a video, Nancy was wearing those reindeer antlers, and she sports them much better.
Well, thanks a lot. Well, it's called hair. When you have hair, it makes everything look a little bit better. I don't think guys are meant to, wear things like this.
It's awesome.
Well, how you doing, my man? It's
doing well.
Almost Christmas.
I'm such a happy Christmas person.
Yes, you are.
I love it. I love it.
September comes around and you're always talking about, let's play music.
I start decorating in October. You understand? I love it. It's like, I was sad this year because my Christmas trees and everything up in the office wasn't up till after Thanksgiving. I'm like, what the heck, man? Let's get the Christmas stuff going. That's why I think it's because I love giving stuff away.
Yes. And what you've been doing an amazing job of. Absolutely.
So what happens is, it's just like, I just like seeing people's joy in their face. There's enough sadness. It's like, let's bring some joy to people that way. So I love it.
There is enough sadness, and it is one of those difficult times of the year, and it is most fitting because I get it. There's a lot of tragedy in the world. There's a lot of chaos.
We had tragedy in our own life last week.
I know, we sure did. We got into a car accident actually it would be a week ago tomorrow, and that was kind of an interesting scenario, and we weren't
at fault.
I was the one driving. I wasn't at fault. The other individual took a left turn into us, and
head on.
Sometimes you got to be grateful for a pickup truck.
And thank God for great docs that can
absolutely help you.
Help you like crazy.
Yes,
so,
adjustments and adjustments.
And Jason and Jesse and Mitch and stuff of that for here at the Green Bay office that way. So
absolutely. So speaking of that, let's dive into some questions today, Doc. And I know that one of these is going to be a little interesting. And I know that, like I said, 'tis the season for laughter, joy, and cheer, and spending it with friends and family. But it does not always impact everybody. Some people really do struggle with the inability to find happiness. And so the question that came in, Doc, can you help with anxiety and depression?
Can I help with anxiety and depression? I want to rephrase the question.
Let's do it.
Because what happens is what they're looking for, because by the time somebody would ask me that question, they've been suffering for a long time. They've went the conventional route. They're probably on some form of antidepressant, and they're looking for the alternative.
Sure.
Do you see what I'm saying? So, I'm going to be very critical, but for the purposes, let me explain myself before you jump on my words, not you, everybody listeners that way. If people say natural approaches to depression, you've already lost.
Sure.
Because all they're going to do is give you 300 different herbs or supplements, and there'll be one person that took it, hit the magic bullet, and they're less depressed. But I tell people.
But for the rest of the masses.
Yeah, but even that, but I say stop the supplement, what happens? You're back depressed. Do you see what I'm saying? And I will say this. We've dealt with so many clinically depressed people, they don't want to be depressed. Do you see what I'm saying? So what happens is I want to rephrase the question. If you're asking me, for example, is there any natural process of depression? Nope. People say, oh no, I take my St. John's, it works. No, you still have a problem. Stop taking your St. John's. It doesn't work anymore.
Sure.
Do you see what I'm saying? Sure. Now, but let's step back and look at that from a better standpoint that way. Doc, what is going on that can cause my depression and anxiety?
Yes.
Do you see what I'm saying? So it's rephrasing that question, because there's a lot of things. Do you understand the most suicidal day in the week is Monday? The most suicidal time of year is Christmas.
I hate to even laugh at that, but I know it's true.
It's true.
Monday. Yeah.
Monday.
Because everybody lives for the weekend, and then they all of a sudden come back Monday. It's business as usual. Getting back to that, salt mine job of theirs where they just dread it, and whatever else is going on, it just weighs them down.
Yep, it does, because what happens is this, and I'm going to set this up this way, because there's multiple things, and then I'll put my spin on it that way because it'll make everybody laugh, but it's really true. If you think about this way, is I've always said this, guys, take this very seriously. There is no such thing as procrastination. There is no such thing. Because I like to ask everyone you guys listening, from a doc to a person that works at a job to a person that stays home, mom or dad that way, and I say, listen, if I put you in the environment to what you do and like every single day, you don't procrastinate, you run to do it. Do you see what I'm saying? I never see anybody procrastinate on vacation. People say, I can't be on vacation all the time. Why can't you?
It's mindset.
What it comes down to is
to a degree,
work and do what you need to do to create your life that way.
Yes.
People are like, Doc, you're always happy. Well, yeah, because I created the things that I wanted that way. You always say, Doc, everything's not in your control. No, but the majority of stuff is. take self-responsibility. So a lot of depression and anxiety, number one, is caused by yourself. Now, let me explain. We all just be in and here's what happens. The two things that stress the body out the most, for women, number one thing, men. Number two, for men, actually sugar.
Oof.
It does.
Come on.
Women are going to die from the stress of men, and actually, your guys are laughing, but every woman's going,
I know, but
they go,
I know.
You understand?
You're speaking to him all. He's right.
He's right, because once again, women stress out more about men than anything else. Men just don't care, so they don't stress out that much about women. And on top of it, what happens is, but they will eat themselves to death. Sugar will be men's demise, and mental stress will be women's demise, and stuff like that. So therefore, it's once again, for example, if you look at what happens is, so when a woman asks that, my first question is, what's stressing your body out? Because if you put your body under enough stress, guess what happens? Your body's hormones will run out like a fuel tank. I've never met a person that's depressed that wanted to be depressed. This wonderful person that sent that question there, they're looking for an answer, but they're asking the wrong question.
That's
because
good.
if you think I'm going to give you some magic herb, no. Because guess what? Low estrogen can cause depression. Low progesterone, low DHEA, low serotonin, low glutamate. Do you follow me? All those things. And every person is different. Well, doc, I took St. John's and my depression was actually lessened. Sure, because you're low on serotonin. But guess what? I can tell you 100 people that took St. John's.
Did nothing?
Did nothing at all. Do you understand? See, so the question you have to rephrase is this. Is clinical depression and anxiety real? Yes. Get rid of the things that stress your body out that lead to those depletions. And it's not a joke. Do you see what I'm saying? Think of it this way. I honestly, ladies, holidays are really stressful. Because why? Because you have this fallacy that everything has to be perfect for holidays.
Correct.
And your husband says this. Who cares? Your parents are
He's
just
probably not even helping out with the shopping.
Not at all.
Like me this year. Sorry, babe.
My wife has everything done way before. She's great at that way.
I know
you know what's really funny? Look at how a guy wraps presents. He doesn't wrap them. He either has somebody else wrap them or he puts them in the gift bags. Gift bags, it's not a joke, were designed for guys. They were never designed for men.
True story.
Guys, they were never designed for women. Because women will love to wrap and do all stuff like that way, enjoy it. Guys are like, do you ever see a guy really wrap a present? It's horrible.
See, once again, you're defining me as a woman, because I do enjoy wrapping a present, because it's all about the proper corners and the way that you see. Ladies?
Yeah.
Well done, Ross.
Oh, guys are going, Ross.
Ross, just get a bag.
Give me your man card. No.
That's right, exactly.
As we're generalizing that way. But
Yes.
let's go back to the question, for example. There's things that really cause massive demand and stress, and your body can only handle so much. Your body can only handle so much mental stress. Your body can handle only so much physical stress, and it's going to give away. There's going to be a depletion, and you're going to go into clinical depression. And what happens is now they're looking for outside remedies through medical approach or natural approach, and they're both a failed approach. Do you understand?
Yes.
Guys, listen, do you know how many times I've measured a woman's estrogen levels? And she's like, Doc, I'm depressed. I'm like, what do you mean you're depressed? No, your hormone is low and your estrogen levels go up to normal and you're not a depressed person anymore. Don't define yourself as a depressed person. Depression is not a normal state. It's not normal. Depression is not normal, guys. It's not.
Right.
It's not. It didn't come from your mother. It didn't come from your grandmother.
Not,
how much this? Think of it this way. Your grandma and mother that were depressed stressed you out as a kid. True.
It's very true.
And so what happens is this. So the wonderful lady asks the question. And what is it again? What natural ways to beat depression?
Or no, can you help, with anxiety and depression? Is there a natural way to beat it?
No.
Right.
No. So all these morons out there going 7 ways to fight depression naturally. Oh my goodness. Look at the bottom. They're selling you something. They'll sell you all 7 of them.
And you'll buy them hook, line, and sinker too.
Yep. And they'll put a
Every
testimonial.
time.
They'll put a testimonial on there for somebody that took it. I want to talk to that person a year from then that took it. Do you understand? I see it all the time. Heck, it happens all the time. Doc, I tried the natural approach. It didn't work after a while. Yeah, because you still had a problem. Well, it's my husband. Cool. Get rid of your husband. I'm not joking. I'm not being a divorce. I'm over-exaggerating the point. But I said, deal with your husband. Well, it's my kids. Deal with your kids. Well, it's because I eat bad. Deal with your eating bad. Your body... Here's what happens, guys. Think about this. Anybody that's depressed... Let me ask you a question. Your body isn't genetically programmed to be depressed. It's not. That's not a normal state. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why they can chemically alter it and actually change the state. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's not genetic. It's not this. I know people that for depressed are going to type on there going, no, it's genetic.
Yes.
No, they think it's genetic because they have no control over it because they've been taught what to do with it that way. They've been taught to compensate. Do you understand this? If people take antidepressants, which, for example, if you take them, I don't care, okay? But you try to get off them, it's horrible.
It's horrible.
The drug doesn't change your
Correct.
genetic makeup. It changes your biochemistry. Well, you have a biochemical problem that way. They truly do. Investigate, Find out where it's there. But go a step further. Doc, my estrogen is low. Okay, guess what? Why? Why is it low? Do you see what I'm saying? You can't go 100 miles an hour all the time and expect your estrogen levels to be normal. It's impossible. It will run out. It's a fuel.
Once again, just always comes back, though, to the same motto that every single one of our clinics has and embraces to set them up to succeed is we don't guess.
It's easy. We test.
We test. And it sounds like the one thing in this that I find a little bit of humor with, if women are going to die as a result of their husbands, are we saying get rid of the husbands? Don't, because my wife just might.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, good point. No, so let's set the stage for that because we can talk for about half an hour that way.
Yep.
It's why the hormone connection seminars become so popular.
Yes.
Because here's what happens. Once the husband understands you, ladies, no joke, and what you need, and they can actually provide a lot of things you need to keep your hormones balanced that cost you nothing. What happens is vice versa, woman, you have a lot of things that a man needs. And for example, that can actually keep his hormones normal, but we don't understand that about each other. We really don't. Do you understand? This is not a joke, and I'll set the stage this way. Estrogen itself, and everybody knows this, is a very connecting hormone. That's why women are all about connections, even with other women. Do you see what I'm saying? And so what happens is, and when a guy connects with a woman, he actually helps build their hormones. That's why you can see an absolutely ugly guy with a drop-dead gorgeous girl. And the guys, us and our egotistical going, how the heck did he get a woman like that? Because he looks horrible.
With her. Yeah,
he connected with her, stimulated hormones, which changed her biochemistry.
Yes.
And then she fell in love with him, which is another way of saying they stimulate massive amount of hormone production, and he keeps her happy that way.
Yes.
You're saying? It's really true. You say, on the flip side, it's no joke. Take a really good-looking girl, and guess what? She can actually, it's really funny. You can have a guy, for example, and let's say he's a good-looking guy too, but guess what? You can have a really good girl who's just a horrible person that way, and she's not that attractive after a while.
Yep, he won't connect.
He won't, no. It's
really, emotional
because
in any way.
He will downplay and destroy his testosterone that way.
Yes.
See, because they don't understand each other.
Absolutely.
See, so really what happens is this. So I'm not tearing on guys. I'm just saying, guys, you understand the biochemistry of a woman, and you don't understand what they need, and you can provide a lot of it that way.
You could be that potential agent of life that helps bring her out of her depressed state, or you're going.
Or you can cause the depression.
Yes.
And I actually, it's kind of funny. And that's why we're getting a major call from big organizations, from churches, and stuff like that, going, holy crap, this hormone seminar turned into part of a marriage conference that way.
Yes.
And it was never intended to. I just said, listen, if you don't understand the hormones of a woman, you understand how they think and how they act.
You bet.
And if you don't understand the hormones of a man, you don't know how they think or they act. But we think that we both have to think and act the same. That's called failure. Okay, so going back to depression, anxiety, if you don't understand depression, anxiety, and where it comes from,
that's right.
You can naturally or medically compensate for it.
All you want.
The end result is still
depression.
Dead.
That's right.
So, yep.
Hey, let's take a moment here. Let's just say hi to everybody that is joining us online right at the moment. Rachel Wetzel, hey. Rachel's watching.
Get back to work.
Get back to work. Kathy Solars, Roseanne Hall, Dr. Zach Popham. What's that?
Kathy's from Hawaii.
Hawaii. We should go back to Hawaii.
Yes.
It would be a beautiful thing. Dr. Mitch Sutton is joining us from our Green Bay office. Jill Felder. Hey, guys, down in Fond du Lac. How are you doing today? Once again, thank you for liking and sharing. Continue to help us spread the word that is coming from this show, from the Wellness Way, from the bigger movements about the approach of who we are, that we don't guess, we test model that constantly is bringing out information, even like talking about depression. It's going to challenge the way you think. But once again, once you have your whole thought process that you've possibly embraced for 15, 20 plus years, what are you going to do with it?
Well, the funny part is the first thing you do is you just tick to what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
You will. You'll find it. No. And see what they do? They can't attack the information, so they'll attack the person. This happened recently. A doctor, no joke, that didn't know how to take care of a woman's thyroid asked me opinion. I'm like, listen, and I showed it to him. She went and researched everything I said and said, he knows nothing what he talks about. And she went to talk to the doctor, and the doctor, after she sat and talked to him and taught him about thyroid, you know what the doctor's best defense was? He's a chiropractor. Yes, and I'm 10 times smarter than you are, endocrinologist, if you're watching. It's true.
It is a great story right there.
It's true.
Yep.
See, because what they can do is they won't attack the message because they can't.
So they go to the person.
The messenger.
Yep.
The cool thing is this, guys.
Absolutely.
I don't give a crap. You can attack me all you want. I could give a hell less.
Yes.
You saying? Really, honestly. If I cared what people thought, I'd never do what I do today.
And we wouldn't do the show, that's for sure.
No, I want your criticism.
Yes.
I love it. hand it to me.
Your
You
negative
see it?
comments would actually help fuel a chance for us to put out some information for you.
Oh no! If they give us criticism, I'm doing a show 5 days a week.
Are we going to do it 5 days a week?
You know?
All right, here we go then. Here we go.
No, it's just the stupidity, like I said. So that's why kind of funny where it's like a person will make a negative comment. Really, when they're not making a negative comment to what we're saying, it's
Right.
affecting their thought process.
The way they're
that
thinking.
And man, you think there's not going to be stress? Do you understand? No joke. Go to your family reunion. Go to Christmas this year. Talk about stress. You have a bunch of people that all think differently that way. And look what happens. You can't stand each other.
This is true story.
You've said, so talk about stress. Here, guys, you want to be less stressed out? Don't have family Christmases. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not a joke. It's really, you know what you do?
Oh, my.
You actually have, quote, family Christmases with the people around you that are growing.
Growing.
Uncle
yeah.
Bob does not always have to come over.
True story.
You're saying, well, no, he's family. No, he's not. He's blood. Don't confuse family and blood. Ooh, that ticks people off.
Good point right there.
You see, it ticks
Come
people off
on,
when you say
it
it that way.
does.
But then what happens is they're going, yeah, my aunt sucks. She's not coming over because it make Christmas better.
Yeah.
See, they're talking about depression and anxiety. Why do you have to have everybody over? There's no constitution right that everybody has to come over to your Christmas.
It's the right thing to do, though. I mean, we're
No, it's
family.
not.
Yes.
No, it's not. You guys all have cousins. Do you have a cousin you haven't talked to in 10 years?
Yes.
I had a cousin literally call up my office, yell at my staff because she wanted free care. I said, no way. I haven't talked to her in 6 years. Why the hell would I give you free care? Because we have the same bloodline? You're a moron. My cousin. And you know who you are. You're a moron. You say it? I said, no, not at all. See, they're always family when they want something.
You want to go to the next question and you want to keep on rolling?
I'm on a roll today.
You have been.
I'm an angry Santa today.
He's an angry elf, and I'm the angry elf. Don't call me an angry elf, because I'll run right across the table and tackle you.
I'm feeling so Christmas. Christmas special.
What do you want to do?
What were you giving away today, Nancy?
First appointment with the doc in Green Bay.
Yes! We're giving away a first appointment. We're giving away an appointment.
With a doc of your choice.
Of your choice.
Yep.
Okay. Wait, there's one exception to that choice.
It can't be you.
Can't be me. But guess
Cannot
what?
be Doc.
It's Christmas. So we're going to give away a free
Bells
appointment
will
with
be
one of our docs
ringing.
now, and then at the end after our questions. So I'll give it to you.
Silent
So
night.
these are people
Brandon, come
who
over.
subscribe to our new DPF.
But I don't
Okay,
think
so all these people, guys, if you want to get in these drawings, even from what you did today, if you want to get in the drawings, go to my new Dr. Patrick Flynn YouTube channel and subscribe, and you get 2 names put in here.
That
twice.
is correct.
Because, once again, we have great information. All this stuff's on there. I'm going to stir it up. Ross,
You know why you
look.
don't want to read it? Because you don't want to get all the comments. This was stacked. You know, I've got my name in there about 12 times.
You don't count.
Wow.
So we're gonna
Thanks
give
a lot,
away
man.
a free. Actually,
I feel depressed now.
You're staff. You don't count. You know what I'm saying? You get a free giveaway with the docs all the time. All right, dig in there. What do you got here?
I got like 7 of them.
Well, pick one.
Well, I'm trying. They're all stuck together. Post-it notes are probably not a good way to do these.
Ask Nancy.
Post-it
Fancy
notes.
Nancy.
It's like writing it on a tab of glue and throwing it into a bowl. And all right. Anyway, Scott Kuntz. Scott Kuntz. I'm hoping that's how we say your last name.
All right.
With that, you get
Scott, private
one.
message the Dr. Patrick Flynn Facebook page that we're on here right there.
That's right.
Nancy will respond to you. Pick a doctor of your choice, for example. Now, what that does, that gives you automatically a free consult with your doc. That gives you some x-rays. That gives you everything that they're going to do on that first visit. That's about $500. Merry Christmas, Scott. Now,
Beautiful. Yeah, Merry
if
Christmas.
Scott wants to give it to somebody, he can give it to somebody. If he's feeling joyous and knows a friend that needs it and things like that, Merry Christmas.
Or maybe
Scott.
give it to your wife.
What are you saying? She's a problem?
I'm not. Based on our conversation just now, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
I'd give
I'm
it to
stressed out my wife, so that
yeah, I'm
no
stressed.
Scott, so it's like
I
he's
know.
like going-
We're just assuming, but I'm saying if I'm the stressor to her life, I'm giving her the consult, man.
All right. What's your next question?
All right,
So
the next question.
we're
I
gonna
like
give
this
more away
one.
today.
I like this because, all right, what are suggestions to give your kids healthier teeth when they keep getting cavities and the doctor wants you to get them more fluoride? Fluoride treatments. I know you have a different approach to how you even do dental care.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's a great question because if we're talking about a lot of things that potentially have toxins in them, I mean, good grief, toothpaste.
Well, really,
Fluoride.
how does sugar destroy your teeth? Honestly, no one ever asked that question. Sugar doesn't destroy your teeth. It never has and never will. Sugar actually causes an overgrowth of more bacteria in your mouth that destroy your teeth. Do you see what I'm saying? And see, so what happens, you have to come from the approach this way. So when you're always trying to change the mouth, what you're going to find out that their normal bacteria, for example, is out of balance. That's why, for example, you can even do fluoride treatments, which is toxins, which kills everything. You understand? And that's why they see a positive aspect of teeth. But here's what happens, guys. This is why I love this. Everybody takes it out of context. Fluoride, look what it does to the teeth. Yes, but look, it does the liver, kidneys, and all the other organs. It destroys them. It's a neurotoxin. Destroys your brain too. Well documented. It's a poison. But see, what happens is your teeth don't die. So guess what happens? See, there's always chemicals that can create a benefit. There's chemicals that medications can benefit the skin. It looks better than ever has before if it has eczema.
Yeah, we just talked about that on last week's show.
But actually, you can only take it for so long because your liver dies.
Yes.
You understand? See, so it is this. Fluoride is a poison, period. So you can argue about that, and most people are going to argue because they do it, or they currently did for the kids. See, people, instead of doing this, instead of saying, okay, let me research it myself and take a look at it that way, what they'll do is they'll actually first reach out and lash out because they did to their kids, and they're saying, you call me a bad mom? No, I'm calling you an uninformed mom, or an uninformed dad that way.
Be informed.
Be informed.
Yes. Take some responsibility and get educated and think about things. Don't just ask the question.
Yeah, so what happens is, so therefore, guess what? There's great ways to actually, your teeth are regenerative. They are. Do you see what I'm saying? They're very regenerative that way. There's great ways of doing it that way. And once again, I go to a wonderful biological dentist, and he actually uses ozone on the teeth. Talk about destroying bad bacteria, but keeping all the normal flora that way. Do you understand? But you got to remember, it's kind of like this. Bad breath. We maybe should actually, hopefully somebody send a question, what causes bad breath, and I'll answer on the show.
What are you saying?
But here's what happens.
Because you're doing the show with me. Oh, thank you.
No, but here's what happens. A lot of people say, Doc, I brush my teeth all the time. Why is my breath bad? Because your stomach's bad. Your breath mainly comes from your stomach. Now people say, Doc, no. I can have a tooth infection, and it's going to cause really bad breath. Yes, but most of your infections don't end up in your mouth. They're actually in your stomach, and it regurgitates up. Do you understand? That's why the normal flora in the stomach can travel into the throat, into the mouth, and decay massively the teeth, and it's not a teeth problem. The teeth are taking a beating from the abnormal flora overgrowth from your stomach.
That's huge. That's awesome.
So that's why you can keep on treating the teeth, keep on treating teeth. It's like treating your teeth naturally is no different than treating the depression naturally. You're asking the wrong questions.
Yeah.
See, it's all about asking the right questions. Okay? Once again, even if you found a natural way to build up hormones, why do they go away? Why are they not normal? They're genetically programmed to be normal. You're not genetically programmed to have abnormal hormones. They're trying to keep a homeostasis, a normal balance. Now, I will say this in great detail. The majority of the reasons why people are sick is their own stupidity, and they defend their own stupidity. Heck, next week, everybody's going to defend their own stupidity. Because why?
Christmas happened.
That Christmas, cookies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just in moderation. Your stomach doesn't know moderation. Your stomach knows, holy hell, poison or nutrient. That's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So then all of a sudden the bacteria overgrew. It's really hilarious because this happens on vacation all the time. Me and my wife were in New York this past weekend, okay? And what happened is this. We were walking around. Guess where we had lunch?
Times Square?
No.
I don't know. Whole Foods. Yes, I should have known better. I know better.
Where do we at? So we went to the organic salad bar and had all the great stuff that way. What do we do for supper?
Whole Foods.
Oh my goodness. You saying? So we go on vacation and we come back and we're no different than if we're at our house that way. See, one thing is this. Most people go on vacation and they feel like what when they get back?
Absolute hell.
They do. Because they justify eating out at, Chili's and all stuff like that. I don't know, I said Chili's, I have no idea. But,
I don't know either.
Applebee's or whatever that way. And all of a sudden they're all toxic and they're like, oh, man, and I gained 5 pounds from vacation. Oh, really? What
did you expect? Yeah.
Exactly. So it's like, these are the things I'm talking about that way. So just sit back and say, okay, listen, ask right questions. Why can't my wife and I go to New York? Why my wife and I can't go somewhere that way, Hawaii or anything, or Chicago, or anywhere that way, or over to another family member's house and just say no. Just say, no, I'm not going to eat that Christmas cookie. Do you understand? Wait, because I make them feel bad. Oh my goodness. Wow. You're worried about making people feel bad? You're going to make people feel bad the rest of your life, even if you do everything right.
Yes. And that's why we really take it upon ourselves. Even when we look at social media, it's our Facebook page or whether it's Instagram, we're constantly putting recipes out there, articles for people to be educated and informed, but also to give them the alternative so that they can really begin to experience what you're talking about. Because what you just did going to New York is you actually lived out the lifestyle of a wellness way.
That's right. No, here.
Client, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to correct your
I don't want to be the president, but I'm also a client.
But see, I'm going to correct it. We're not the alternative. This is normal life.
This is normal.
Everything that everybody does on a daily basis is destructive to their life. That's the alternative. It's either destructive or productive.
But that's become the norm for them, so therefore, now when they experience
doctors have
this
said
is the alternative.
It's genetic.
Yeah.
It's genetic, and you guys fell for that.
Alternative medicine.
Yes, alternative medicine. What does that mean? You're saying you're just so hooked on drugs and surgery that what happens is when you finally think of something else, you're going to alternative. No, they should be alternative.
Right.
It used to always be the alternative. It used to be the last resort. But because, once again, we talked about this before, insurance has dictated what people do now that way.
And go ahead. No, you're good. I like this. Keep insurance. It's a wonderful word.
Well, no. See, that's the part about this way. We don't step back and say, maybe I have to do this.
Right.
Maybe I have to take responsibility and stuff like that.
And that's what, even for myself, as I've been doing this for years with you and now working here, is that I've realized that I've been more prone to types of questions like this, to asking these, because I'm more focusing on the symptom and trying to just treat that symptom and that next best fix.
Every day, I literally will jump on my email, my Facebook, and I'll have 100 questions of what can I do for my thyroid naturally? And my first response is this, is if you don't change your thinking, nothing. Do you see what I'm saying? Nothing. Because all you're just looking for is an alternative.
That's
alternative.
Good. That's good.
And it doesn't work. It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't at all.
And that's one of the things, too, that I've loved about you, and even with all the doctors that make up the Wellness Ways, that when you come in and you get care here, they really do try to help you see things from a completely different perspective and to get you to start asking the right questions.
If you think about it this way, it's a different idea. It's a different mindset.
Yes.
But you know what it's based on? How the body works. That's it. That's why I can speak at medical conferences. Hey, think this way. Think about how crazy this is. I can 1 week go speak at a mega church and go speak at a medical conference the next week. I can go to a natural conference and a chiropractic conference and say the same message and everybody loves it. And I can speak to Muslims and Christians.
Still same body.
Polar opposites.
Yep, I hear you.
I can speak to Democrats and Republicans. Democrats are a little slow, they don't get it, but they'll catch up one day. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, can I point out that way?
Yes, I do.
It's really funny. You guys know I gotta make fun of Democrats. You know what I'm saying?
You always do.
Yeah, but here's the point. It's like this. It doesn't matter the walk of life, because what happens is this. See, if you have to change your message by who you speak to that way, it's a bad message. Do you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It really is. And I can speak to every walk of life that way, and it makes sense. Do you know what's really funny? It's not a joke. When I spoke out in San Francisco, holy Muslims. When I speak down south, holy Christians. Do you know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is this. They dominate. Like I said, their religion's that way and stuff like that. And here's the point. It appeals to both of them on a marriage level.
That's a true story.
It is. It's
Yeah.
true.
No, it
you've
is.
seen
Yeah,
it.
I have seen
Do you
it.
know what I'm saying?
Yes.
See, because what happens is this. I'm not trying to convince people what to believe. I'm saying, okay, this is how the body works. It affects you physically and mentally that way. If you violate these natural things, the way your body works,
Yes.
you're going to work. Here, I'm going to steal Mark Gunger's example. Your father-in-law.
My father-in-law, yes.
Okay? Who we love dearly.
And bless his heart, he just lost his
Love of his
wife of over 43 years
Amazing
a
lady.
week ago, and we celebrate her life and we mourn her loss. And
We do.
to this Mark Gunger, this marriage enrichment guru, you are going to steal what?
Well, Mark says something extremely genius and stuff like that. And he said, listen, if you drive around a corner at 55 miles an hour that's meant for 15, you can pray all you want. You're going to crash because you're violating natural law.
That's right. That's a good point. It's really good.
See, you can say moderation all you want to your stomach. And when you put an Oreo cookie thing in this weekend, guess what happens?
Doesn't matter if you're Catholic, doesn't matter if you're Muslim or Jewish, doesn't matter.
If you make up your own religion,
That's right.
Doesn't matter if you have a namaste.
You're
You're saying what the hell red that is, okay? You get my point? I'm sorry. I don't really
Can
care.
I just laugh like that and turn? That was what is it now? That's like
I don't know. I'm trying to offend everybody.
Well, I think you're
Do you know
doing
I'm trying to offend
amazing,
everybody?
John.
Because here's what happens. I'm going to stop offending everybody when all these things,
Yes.
heart disease, cancer, diabetes, infertility, divorce, unhappiness, unfulfillment starts to go down.
Yes.
It's only going up every year. The suicide rate going up.
Up.
Divorces going up. Cancer's going up.
And guess who they turn to at the last moment for help?
Yeah, and I'm heartbroken.
By
Dr.
it,
Jason
yes.
and all of our doctors across the country. I don't care if we choose Dr. Shannon in Kentucky,
Yes.
or if we take Dr. Fawez in actually California, or Dr. Dennis in East Coast. It doesn't matter if they're in Mexico. Actually, get this.
What's
Nicole
that?
just had a patient from Bhutan. Where the hell is Bhutan?
I have no idea. Bhutan. I don't know.
saying?
Why asking me?
I don't
do
know.
good in
I'm saying,
geography.
but here's what happens. They're reaching out from everywhere across the world. It doesn't matter what you believe, even in faith-wise. Here's what happens. This is the way the body works, and the message appeals to people. And the greatest thing is this. Guess what? I'm proud of one thing. That I put this thing in motion 19 years ago. And when you are constantly pouring into people like Jason, Greg,
Yes.
Jesse, and all the docs across the country, they have a heart, a passion, and a mindset to deliver it and don't care about the criticism. That's why I don't care about criticism. Because once again, I'll stop worrying about all that stuff and worry about your criticism when all these problems start going away.
That's right. It's all about clinical
frickin'
results.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. For that, ladies and gentlemen, we do wish that... What?
I'm so pumped up today.
All
We're
right.
giving another thing away.
Oh, wait, what are we giving now?
I love giving away.
I know you do.
So, we're going to give away another thing that way.
Okay, well, what's
You
the
see
thing
it?
and that what you
I
speak
want
of?
Dr. Mitch to come over here.
Dr.
Go,
Mitch. Ladies and
Mitch.
gentlemen, Dr. Mitch Sutton from the Green Bay Clinic.
Yes,
Beautiful individual.
that's right. So, Dr. Mitch,
Up and coming.
up and coming
Mind.
stud.
So stud.
Doctor.
Now around 2 studs.
Yes.
How does that feel, by the way? Standing in the midst of greatness.
I mean, I don't know. I'm belittled.
All right, so Dr. Mitch is
Intimidated.
going to pick somebody. Don't look because you can see names.
Okay.
So just stick your hand in there, pick, and this is a person.
What are we giving away?
We're giving
Another
a
one?
free day with Mitch.
A free day
Not
with
day,
Mitch?
not day. A free consult with Mitch. It's like, here we go. Who we got?
Which
Give it to
could
him.
become a date.
No, then what if it's a guy?
Oh.
Here we go. We got there. Who we got?
Nancy, this post-its
Yeah,
is a little difficult.
Okay, what do you got?
Sky Williams Alloway.
Nice.
Guy Williams.
Dash Alloway.
Yep.
Awesome.
Well done.
Sky,
All right.
do me a favor. Private message, Dr. Patrick Flynn, message that way. We'll get you all taken care of by Dr. Mitch that way. Scott, congratulations. Guys, this from the bottom of my heart. Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Yes. Not happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Love Christmas. Love the giving season. Love actually that all you guys constantly watch and put up with my ranting. I have to say this, Christmas once again is a great time. I know Thanksgiving is a great time to be thankful, but I'm thankful for you, Ross.
Thank you,
always.
buddy. I'm thankful
Love
for you
like
as well.
crazy.
Love
Mitch,
you.
Thank you. I'm thankful for everybody in the Green Bay office. Fancy Nancy,
Let's
big part of
hug.
our life. Brandon, everybody in the wellness way itself that way. You guys are amazing. Remember, I get to rant because I've been doing this so long. Guess what? The quietest doc in the wellness way in any clinic across the country does just as good, if not better, care than me.
It's true.
They are amazing. They don't have to be loud and obnoxious like me and Ross. It's some of that. They don't have to be. They don't have to
I'm
be-
just the
they don't have to be
obnoxious part of that.
controversial. I don't know why it popped into mind, but it's really funny because I'm going to say her name. She'll probably be embarrassed. It's pretty funny. If you think of it this way, Dr. Kaylina,
Yes.
quiet as a church mouse. Great
Yes.
care.
Absolutely.
She can do everything I do. And it popped in mind because January 20th, I'll be down in Poplarville, Mississippi.
Hormone Connection.
Yeah, so I'm going to be down there. It's my first seminar year next year that way. But talk this way. She's totally, remember we had them on the show? She's quiet as a church mouse.
Yep.
But she can deliver exactly what we talk about every day. Amazing doc, just like her sister, Dr. Kelvy. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And so I said, it doesn't matter if you talk like us. You say Mitch could sit right here and do the exact same thing and stuff like that. But you want something, you don't have to be us. It's actually, you could be everybody you want and still deliver amazing care. And I'm thankful for all you guys. Appreciate you all you guys for watching.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your Christmas. Enjoy the family and friends that you surround yourself with. Have a wonderful time. Be careful with what you're eating. Be careful, right? There's like this whole moderation thing. Go into it. Have an amazing time. We'll see you next Tuesday, 12 p.m. Central Time Standard Time. I'm all tongue twisted because you made me a little emotional there. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.